Hello everyone, welcome to the Daily Morning Podcast. Now let's see how the market have done in yesterday's trade. Sensex had declined by 0.02%, settling at 80,442. Nifty has ended on a positive of 0.13%, settling at 24,572. Nifty Mid Cap 100 gained 0.18% and Nifty Small Cap 100 gained 1.71%. Now let's look at the gainers and losers of Nifty 50. The gainers are Hindalco, Shriram Finance, Tata Steel, LTI Mindtree, TCS, NTPC and Asian Paints. While the losers are M&M, IndusInd Bank, Axis Bank, Airtel, Nestle, Tata Motors and ITC. Now let's look at the sector-wise performance. The highest gainer were BSE Metal at 2.28%, followed by BSE Oil and Gas at 1.75%, BSE Consumer Durable at 1.3%, BSE IT at 0.85%. The highest loser was BSE Auto at minus 0.85%, followed by BSE Bankex at 0.36% negative. Now let's look at the market breadth. 2710 stocks have advanced while 1316 stocks have declined. Now let's look at 52-week high and low. 160 stocks have scaled 52-week high like Ashok Leyland, CDSL, Ganesh Ecosphere, Imagica, Jubilant Pharmova, PCBL and Tech Mahindra, while 17 stocks are trading at 52-week low. Now let's look at the fund flow data. FII with the net sellers to the tune of 2667 crore and DIA with the net seller to the tune of 1803 crore. Now let's look at the global cues. The global cues look supportive as US market overnight ended higher. All indices closed in green between 0.6% to 1.4%. This is the 8th consecutive session gain, the highest in 2024. The expect of rate cut is building high and all the eyes are on 2 days Jackson Hole Symposium starting Thursday and Fed commentary on rate outlook. The Asian market are currently trading in green, hence we expect a positive start for our market today. Now let's look at the stock related news. Crude oil prices dropped by 2% to $77 per barrel as ceasefire speculation between Israel and Hamas along with weak China economy outlook led to drop. This is positive for all the OMC companies. Bajaj Auto, the company will make a 211 crore provision in the second quarter due to withdrawal of indexation benefit and the change in the tax rate. This is marginally negative for Bajaj Auto. IndusInd Bank, the bank has received RBI nod for undertaking mutual fund business via a new subsidiary. This remained positive for the company. HCL Tech, Shiv Walia will replace Pratik Agarwal as the CFO effective September 6. This remained neutral for the company. Vedanta, the company shareholding in Hindustan Zinc will reduce to 63.42% after the offer for sale. This remained neutral for the company. Hazur Multi Projects, the company emerged as the lowest bidder for Maharashtra State Infra Development Corp project worth rupees 274 crores. This remained positive for the company. Share India Securities, the company has rescinded its investment by acquiring equity shares of DSM Fresh Food, considering the negative feedback received from company's investors and stakeholders. This remained neutral for the company. Poly Medicure, the company opened its QIP and set the floor price to 1880.69 per share versus 2126 closed yesterday, a 11% discount. This remained neutral for the company. Sequent Scientific, the company received pre-qualification approval from the World Health Organization for albendazole, an active pharmaceutical ingredient. This remained positive for the company. Electra Gain, the company stake in special purpose vehicle for executing MSRTC contract fall to 1% from initial 34%. This remained neutral for the company. Motilal Oswal Financial Services, the company approved the proposal to raise 200 crore through NCD on a private placement basis. This remained neutral for the company. Suraj Estate, the board approved raising of fund via issue of 56 lakh shares to raise 500 crore on preferential basis through shares and warrant from non-promoter. This remained positive for the company. DCM Shriram, the company successfully commissioned its new hydrogen peroxide plant. This remained positive for the company. Vishnu Chemicals, the company has announced 100% equity acquisition of Jayantri Pharma Private Limited at an enterprise value of 52 crore. This remained positive for the company. Now let's look at the listings. Today, Saraswati Sari Depot, the company share will debut with an issue price of 160 on the stock exchange on Tuesday. The 160 crore IPO was subscribed 107 times on the third and final day. The bid was led by non-institutional investors at 358 times, institutional investors at 64 times and retail investors at 61 times. Now let's look at the block deals. Ethos Bandhan Mutual Fund bought 3 lakh shares Mahin Distribution sold 1.6 lakh shares, and Master Capital Services sold 1.4 lakh shares at 3,346 per share. Now let's look at the bulk deal. DCA system, NCBG Holdings sold 29.59 lakh shares. Neomil Growth Fund Series 1 bought 7.39 lakh shares. Upadhyay Ajay Shiv Narayan bought 15 lakh shares at 337.95 per share. Prudent Corporate Advisor Services, Ramesh Chandra Chinnamal Shah sold 6.12 lakh shares, and Sanjay Ramesh Chandra Shah sold 4.12 lakh shares. On the other hand, Society General bought 2.75 lakh shares at 2450 per share. Ujjivan Small Finance Bank, Ardisia sold 1.7 crore shares at 41 per share. Now let's look at the corporate actions. Today is the record dividend for Balkrishna Industries, IRB Infrastructure Developers, Titagarh Rail System, Dr. Lalpath Lab, The Phoenix Mill, PI Industries, Rain Industries, Sun TV Network, Apar Industries, AIA Engineering, South Indian Bank, and JK Paper. That's it for today. Thank you for listening.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.